Hello, friends, and welcome to the Juicebox Podcast. Happy New Year. Some people want content no matter what the day. Some people don't. So today I thought this one's going to be for diehard fans. Let's make it something special, something fun, and of course not too long. Today I'm going to share with you some bloopers from our recordings this year and some ideas about where I think the podcast is headed in 2026. There are ways that you can be involved as a guest or as a community member. I've got a couple of events to go to. I'll tell you about all of it, interspersed here with some fun bloopers. Boopity 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 pa 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 pa. Just diagnosed with if you were a loved one was just diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, meet the Bold Beginnings series from the Juicebox Podcast. Oh, man, this is fucking hokey as a motherfucker. Hold on. Less hokey. Sorry, Rob. I guess there's no better way to start than to talk about the lists of diabetes content that's available if you're looking for management content. This is not conversational stuff or interviews. This is like the Bold Beginnings series, the pro tips, etc. Head to juiceboxpodcast.com/lists. And there you're going to get a comprehensive guide to all of the different episodes that are collected in series format for you. Bold Beginnings, diabetes pro tips, defining diabetes, small sips, diabetes variables, fat and protein, algorithm pumping, the math behind mental wellness, pregnancy, grand rounds, how we eat, after dark, bolus for disordered eating, GLP meds, quick start guide, runs in the family, talking with children, the myths around diabetes, glucagon stories, defining thyroid, talking celiac, and much more. Juiceboxpodcast.com/lists. Jordan Wagner's back. You know Jordan. He's a nurse, a type 1 diabetes. Jordan Wagner's back. Jordan, of course, a nurse. Fuck me. Anyway, you might have liked Jordan. He was on a number of episodes this year that were awesome. You should go find them, and I'm hoping to have him back. I hope you enjoy listening to me try to make a bumper for his recent episode. I'm going to be talking about some stuff this year that I didn't imagine I'd ever be talking about on the podcast, and one of them is going to come up pretty quickly in the first quarter. Here's a little look into what that might be about. And he's like, don't worry, it's no big deal. She can watch the baby for a second. She puts Cole behind a curtain. Cole doesn't know he was there for that, by the way. She puts Cole behind a curtain. Thank God she puts Cole behind the curtain, because then the nurse watches Cole instead of my balls hanging sideways next to my asshole while this guy cranks me open like a clam. You know what I mean? And you ladies got to go to the Hoochie doctor. You know what I'm talking about. Imagine that in your butt.
No.
So, and by the way, I've never had an experience in my butt. So that was my first time. He took my virginity. I guess we're just talking about this now. So he puts it in there and you can literally see him turning the thing. I'm like, you are kidding me. And it hurts, FYI. Yeah, so look forward to me sharing a health issue that you didn't know I had coming up soon on the Juicebox Podcast. Wow, I can't believe I said that person, she tricked me into saying that. When you hear the episode, you'll see why. I guess I hadn't actually decided how open I was going to be about that. No pun intended. But that actually helped me make a couple of decisions moving forward that I'm very, very happy about. You'll hear more about them as well. All right, Rob, there's some cursing. I apologize for that. But there's a title in here. I forgot it. Things have changed. Nothing's ever going to be the same. Something in that vein she said in the last quarter of the conversation. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, Rob, I'm so mad. It was a perfect title. I didn't write it down. God damn it. Not the same. Never the same. Things have changed. If you don't know what I'm talking, I'm so mad at myself. If you don't know what I'm talking about, tell me and I'll re-listen to it before I put it up to get the title out because the title's too good. That's it. God damn it, that pisses me off. So you must be thinking, Scott, you've obviously put a piece of paper by your desk so you can write things down as you're recording. No, I have not. What's the word I want? I frequently forget the titles that I want to make the podcast, and then I drop it on poor Rob during editing to figure out what I was talking about. Anyway, I do say fuck a number of times, and shit twice. I think they're grouped together. Robbie, what's up, Robbie? So the episodes end. I usually say, hey, Rob, I want to call this episode this. I curse here or there, and then I say his name oddly. I don't know why I do all of that, but you're now getting to hear private messages that I leave for my editor, Rob, who does a wonderful job. By the way, he's available to edit your podcast as well if you have one, and you're looking for a great editor. Oh, my God, I'm dying. Hold on a second. Oh, my God, hold on. Rob, cut that out, would you? Sorry. If you're looking for community, I really think you should check out the private Facebook group for the Juicebox podcast. It now has 78,000 active members in it. It's absolutely wonderful. It does about 150 new posts a day. Those posts, they get up to 8,000 likes, hearts, and comments every day. About 150 new people join the group every 2 to 3 days. It is really just a wonderful place. I highly suggest, even if you don't think you want to talk or interact with people directly, just watching, lurking, seeing how people are, you could find it incredibly comforting. I'm very proud of that group. Go check it out. If you don't like Facebook, I also have a private group on Circle. There's links in the show notes for that. It's most people charge for their Circle groups. Mine's completely free. I hope you take a look at that too. Listen, I'm just going to come out and say it. We shouldn't have let everybody use the internet. It should have just been, I don't know how we should have chosen who, but there can't be 17 different answers for one fucking question. There are so many opinions on the internet, but I find that private Facebook group is just uniquely wonderful about giving their perspectives that are very helpful for people. It's not a whole lot of junk opinions that waste your time. This year, longtime listeners must have laughed at me over and over again, talking about how I would never get another dog, and then Arden asked for a puppy, and I got her a puppy. Robert, I got you a two-parter here, my friend. I curse a fair amount, so there's that. She's sick. She coughs a couple of times, but she doesn't cough over herself while she's talking, so it's probably pretty easy to lift out. And of course, I don't really understand your job, so maybe it's easy and maybe it's not. I really don't know. Sorry, crumbling paper. And my dog, hello dog, had to be in here with me today. So in the beginning, you might hear him licking his feet. You monster. Look, why do you lick your feet so much? Robbie just was like, he was like, it was just happening a lot. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. But I tried not to talk over it so it would be easy to lift. That's pretty much it, my friend. I'll see you soon. I hope you guys don't skip the bumpers that we put at the beginning of the end that tell you about the different series and where you can go get more information that will help you, because I work really hard on those, and they're not as easy for me as they may sound in the final edit. Though once in a while I get it right, and I am incredibly proud of myself when that happens. How's that, Rob? In one take, motherfucker. Fuck you. Go ahead, you do it one time. You can't. Just you and your laptop out in the woods. I don't know what you do out there. Also, sometimes Rob goes on bike rides and then edits the show in like coffee shops and stuff like that. And I get a little jealous, in case you're wondering what that was. If you've ever recorded with me and something that's in my office has made a bunch of noise, it's usually paraphernalia keeping my many lizards alive. I apologize for that. However, if you would like to be on the Juicebox podcast, now is the time to send in your pitch. Scott at juiceboxpodcast.com. I am currently filling the second quarter of 2026. My calendar fills up incredibly quickly. Please do not hesitate. Noisy thing in the background I'm going to get rid of, and then I will go right back to my thought. Rob, I apologize about this, of course, about the pause. I was talking about this with Jenny today while we were recording, but I've been using different AI models to synthesize conversations from the podcast, taking a number of different conversations about certain topics and then creating blog posts basically that direct you through those ideas a little more specifically. And I have to tell you, I know some of you don't love the computers, but I am finding it incredibly valuable. Like, I don't know that I could ever sit down, listen to 3 hours worth of stuff, synthesize it out, pull out the very important, unique points that need to be made over and over again, then regurgitate them again in a way that is valuable for you. You should check it out. If you go to juiceboxpodcast.com, up to the top, there are guides like fat and protein insulin calculator, how to improve your, how a physician can improve their care for people. Like, that's the entire Grand Round series broken down. There's caregiver burnout stuff, GLP medication, understanding thyroid. This stuff is all, they're my words and, conversations that I've had with other people. So, other people's words as well. But I just don't have the staff to sit down and parse through everything. And AI has been really helpful for that. So I know some of you are scared of it, but I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying what it's churning out for you. Now the people who are like, you're ruining the world with ChatGPT. The whole podcast is about that now. I hear you fucking crybabies. I've made over, 220 episodes this year. Some of them have been awesome. All of them have been good, in my opinion. But once in a while, I get knocked over by how honest and forthright you guys are. And I can't thank you enough for coming on and sharing your stories like that. It sometimes boils over even when I'm done recording. Holy shit, Roberto, hold on to your knickers. I want to take a moment to thank all of the great sponsors for the podcast. They're in your show notes right now and at juiceboxpodcast.com. Every one of them is back for 2026. I can't thank you guys enough. I work very hard on those ads. I hope you guys appreciate it. Holy shit balls. That ain't going to fit in 36 seconds. What the fuck? Hold on. Maybe it will. Crafting a good 30 or 60 second ad is a lot more work than you think. Getting everything in there just right so that it's memorable and been said correctly. It's you should see the beginning of every year as me sitting in here for a while, sounding just like that. I don't remember what this one's about, but Rob sent me something about the Beatles. It was a video or something, and this was my response to it. Dude, oh, by the way, that Beatles thing was fucking creepy, man. Don't send me shit like that again. You're gonna make me sad. Why did someone even do that? The internet. You know what I mean? Too many people. Speaking of the internet, if you're not following me on Facebook on the public page or part of the Facebook group on the private page, you could also follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We're about everywhere. Speaking of that, if you're interested right now, I just got back from a cruise on the Celebrity Beyond cruise ship. This is the same ship we're going out on in June for the Juice Cruise. That's Juice Cruise 2026. Right now we have a nice group together. We're building it up. It's getting bigger every day. Quite honestly, if you'd like to get together, at the days at sea, or during the days at sea, hear me talk about some diabetes stuff, do some Q&As. We're having Jenny come on again remotely. Jenny does a great 2-hour talk. Last time, I don't know how we're going to do it this time, but Jenny comes on, chats with you guys. The internet, by the way, while we're complaining about the internet, out in the middle of the ocean, the internet is rock solid. I don't know how they do that. It's amazing, but Jenny zooms in. So does Erica, if you know Erica from the mental health stuff. It's a really nice opportunity for you to go on vacation, to meet a lot of other people with type 1 diabetes, to be on a premium boat. Like I said, I just got back from basically taste testing the Celebrity Beyond, and it is an exceptionally clean, well-run ship. Kelly and I just got back from a week on it. It was awesome. What I'll say is this. If you're a person who loves cruising, this is a no-brainer for you. If you can afford it, because it's not inexpensive, right? juiceboxpodcast.com/juicecruise to learn more. But it's also not crazy if cruises are something that you're accustomed to doing. You get off at different ports of call. I love it. You get up in the morning, you're in a completely different country. You go enjoy it for a full day, come back, have a nice meal, go for a swim. I watched a football game up on the deck Saturday night. My God, I was 40 yards from the TV and it was still massive. Looked like a drive-in movie screen. So anyway, if you want to come along, again, there's links in the show notes, but juiceboxpodcast.com/juicecruise. Give it a try. I learned a lot last year seeing a diverse group of people living with type 1 together. And I'm talking about like from kids and their families, young kids, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 17, 18, 19, parents, adults, up to people in their 70s were there who had type 1 diabetes. Is a really awesome opportunity to mingle together an eclectic group of people who would not normally be together. I watched these people immediately become comfortable. And then, of course, you're not stuck together. It's a giant ship and there's a lot to do. So you can see people when you want, have that experience, move on, have your vacation at the same time. I'll do a little chitting and chatting about diabetes. We'll get Jenny there. We'll get Erica there. We're working on some other stuff as well. I think you're going to love it. Check it out. Oh, gosh. And I said all that because on my social media, you can see some videos of the ship. I think that's how I started down that path. Sorry. All right, let's give you one more of these and wrap this sucker up, shall we? What do I want to play for you? Right when my dick stops working. No, we'll save that one for later. Rob, I can't do custom intros for all the episodes. Let's see. No, that's funny. I can't do that for you. Let's do this one. I used to have this awesome skill when I was younger, like stopping myself from breathing and then making noises, and I tried it for Rob one day. Robert, I have no idea what to call this one. This one took me by surprise. You ever do this? Do you ever go, I used to be better at this when I was younger. Maybe I need a drink. Hold on. It's like you stop breathing and then you make like the noise in the back of your throat. So good at it when I was a kid. Ready? Oh my God. Almost passed out. That's too long to hold my breath. All right, guys, listen, it is time for me to go, but I want you to know that I'm recording this on December 22nd. There is a full year of podcasts coming up for you. We're going to be running them Monday, but I'll tell you what, I don't know how many I'm putting up. We're definitely doing Monday through Friday. We'll probably slip in some bolus for stuff on the weekends without ads on it, give you some ideas about how to bolus for simple one item meals and more combo meals. Jenny and I just did a combo meal one today, went really well. We're going to probably do more of that. But I'm already looking at the first couple of weeks set up on the podcast. Emma's dad, bloopers, DK has become a problem. Cinderella story. Oh, Squishy Pushy's coming out soon. Medtronic for the win. There's a lot here. The other thing that you're going to be seeing in 2026 is me at events. So ADA, ADCES, Friends for Life, Touched by Type 1, Juice Cruise 2026. Finalizing a deal to, by the way, a deal. They're not paying me. I'm just showing up. Hospital in Long Island. If you have an event you'd like me to come out to, come find me. This is the year of Scott. I'm going to be a little bit of everywhere this year. A lot of public events. We are trying right now. I hope the person listening to this hears me. I really want to get together and do that Phillies game this summer in Philadelphia, where everybody can buy tickets and we'll sit in the same section together. I'll be out and about. So come find me on the socials, in the Facebook group, however you want to. You can email me through the website. And if you'd like to be a guest on the Juicebox podcast, go to the website, email me, scott@juiceboxpodcast.com. Just let me know what it is you'd like to talk about. And we're going to get you out a link, get you set up on the show, and you're going to be part of the stories that people hear in 2026. There'll be a ton of stories for you next year, more new series with Jenny, with Erica, and other prominent people in the diabetes community. We're going to be talking to people from different companies about their devices. I have a series coming out with Tandem about using their algorithm. I've got stuff coming out with Omnipod. I've been talking to Medtronic about making some stuff. I've been talking to Dexcom. We're going to get you a lot of content that you're looking for. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful new year. And I hope you enjoy Rob, who is not just a great editor, but a really awesome guitar player, giving you a little Auld Lang Syne. Did you know it was Auld Lang Syne? It's not Auld Lang Syne. You know, some people think that. May old acquaintance be for, you know, that whole thing. Can I give it to you a little bit? I'm going to get the meaning for you. I forget where I learned this. I think in one of my first jobs as an adult, we were doing something for New Year's and someone's like, you are saying that wrong. So it's often people say old long since, or it's misspelled as Auld Lang Syne, but it's Auld Lang Syne, AuldLangsyne. I believe it's Scottish, and it does mean old long since, or more naturally, times long past or days gone by. So Rob does a beautiful version of it on guitar. I'm trying to get him to put it in right here. Obviously, it's what I'm doing. We sing it, farewells, funerals, graduations, New Year's Eve, anytime where you kind of pause, look back in song. And I'm going to give you the lyrics for it. So when you hear Rob playing, you kind of sing along if you want. Should auld acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should auld acquaintance be forgot and Auld Lang Syne? For Auld Lang Syne, my dear, for Auld Lang Syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. And surely you'll be your pint stop. Leave this in, Rob, for people so they can hear the bloopers live. And surely okay, ready? And surely you'll be your pint stop, and surely I'll be mine. And we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Syne. We twa ha run about the braes, and palled the goings fine. But we've wandered money a weary fit, Syne on Lang Syne. Wow, this gets like really. We twa ha paid We twa ha paid I the burn, fry morning sun till dine. But seas between us braid hay roared, Syne on Auld Lang Syne. And there's a hand, my trusty fire, and guys a hand o' thine, and we'll take a right gild willy wat for Auld Lang Syne. All right, let's see that in modern English, shall we? See if I can get you I didn't know I was going to be doing this. It's kind of interesting. I hope you think it's interesting. Modern English. Should old friendships be forgotten and never remembered? Should old friendships be forgotten and days long past? This is kind of a translation. For days long past, my friend, for days long past, we'll share a cup of kindness for days long past. You'll buy your drink and I'll buy mine, and we'll share kindness again for days long past. We ran together through the hills and picked wild flowers, but we've walked many tired miles since days long past. We paddled in the streams from morning until dinner, but wide oceans now lie between us since days long past. So take my hand, my trusted friend, and give me yours, and we'll drink with goodwill for days long past. And then it goes on. Anyway, we can all do that together, right? Let's take our hands and walk forward in 2026, learn more about taking care of ourselves and our health and our families. Here's to a bright and prosperous new year and a great future for people living with type 1 diabetes.